Hey guys, welcome to the video. Just doing a quick review on this Red Feather disc golf bag. I've seen a lot more popping up recently, and there's not a ton of reviews or overviews of them because for a while it seemed a little bit harder to find, like they weren't being sold a ton of places. And I think for the value, this is one of the best bags that you can buy. Let's get into it. I want to go over kind of how I use it, the pros and cons. There are some areas I think could be improved that aren't great, but for the price, like I said, I think it's a really good value. All right, so the first thing you're going to notice with this bag is it's very clearly, we'll say, modeled after a grip bag. I mean, Grip doesn't necessarily own, I guess, this general style of a bag, but it's very similar to a grip bag. The difference being is that this is 75 bucks instead of $200 or more from Grip. Grip bags are awesome. They definitely are better quality than this bag. But this bag is also, like I said, only 75 bucks. Just like a grip bag, you have a putter pocket up top. You could probably fit three putters in here, but it's going to be a little tight. Once it breaks in, I'm sure that it would be a little easier. But two fit just perfect. There's also room in here to put a towel or phone or whatever else. Some people put multiple things in their putter pocket. It does, in the back here underneath, have the little cinch cord where you can cinch the pocket up taller and make the putters sit a little bit higher if that's how you prefer. Moving down the bag, the next two pockets here, or the next two discs here in this pocket that are typically for, I don't know if they call them keepsafe pockets or whatever. This is our valuables pockets. This is where you put, like, it has a ring for your keys, and you probably won't be able to see it just because it's all black, but there are two small pockets in here sewn in. Now this isn't like a soft kind of felt interior or whatever, like some bags are. So it's, you know, it's not going to be super gentle. It's the same lining that's in the putter pocket or in the inside of your bag. But if you want a pocket to put stuff there, you have that. Personally, I don't use this pocket for much. As far as like keeping things in it, and I prefer to have more space outside the main compartment to carry like throwing putters and stuff. So I throw them right there just like that. That way I have all four up top. Moving down even further to the main area, you have, you know, your normal flap here, which you can zip close. And it has this really big pocket on the outside that fits a disc just perfectly. This is a Zone. Some other discs might not fit quite as well, but the Zone fits really nice. Just like any other bag that's like this style, you can fold it back and Velcro it. I use it, like I said, I use the pocket for a disc. A disc like this doesn't get too much in the way of pulling these discs out. It really hasn't been a problem. You could also, this would be a good pocket for throwing a scorecard or a phone or stuff during the round because it's really easy to access. And like I said, if you just have something small in there, it does not get in the way. I did originally carry two Zones up top, which they fit, but they're a little bit tight pulling out. And it makes getting discs in and out of here a little bit more difficult. All right, so we'll get to the main compartment here at the end, but just to kind of go into the rest of the bag here, the sides. Each side is identical. They have this big kind of D-ring up top. They have this elastic on the side, which you could use if you were to throw like a stool or an umbrella in either of these two pockets. You could then run it through here and cinch it up to your bag. You've got your bottle holder here, which these don't look super giant, but they will fit like full-size Powerade bottles. Like I guess it's 24 ounces. That's what I usually keep in there, and it fits just fine. You have this small side pocket on each side. I keep a mini in here. It's not specifically the size of a mini, so like you can fit stuff that's bigger in here. You could fit, I usually will have a couple minis in here, but you could easily fit other stuff in here. You could put a phone in there, whatever. As you'll see on the other side, I use it for some other stuff. And then you have this big compartment here. Now, right now I just have sunglasses and the Rainfly, which I'll go into briefly at the end. And this is a really big pocket. Really big pocket. I can fit, I have some lightweight Columbia zip-ups that I wear when I play in the rain or when it's a little cool, and they fit in here. I can stuff them in here just fine. The only thing is, don't be an idiot like I was, and I didn't fold it in there real nice, and I just tried to squeeze it in there, and I pulled on the zipper pull extra hard, and it did break. So, you know, one of the weaker spots of this is the zippers in general. They're not weak by any means, but just compared to some of the like premium bags, I think they're a little bit weaker. And this zipper pull broke, but that, like I said, I was yanking on that really hard when I should have just pushed the jacket in a little bit further. And then on the other side, like I mentioned, it's exactly the same. For me, the only difference is like this is where I throw my phone and keys and stuff. I have a marker in here and a golf ball, but and then I have a birdie bag on the outside. Now, one of my biggest critiques of this bag is these big pockets. They're great. You can put a bunch of stuff in them, but there's, as you see, it's just one big pocket. Even the cheaper Amazon bag that I had previously had like an elastic pocket here. So I could open this up, put keys and wallet and everything at the bottom, and then slide my phone in the pocket or slide other stuff in the pocket. That way you're not reaching down in here trying to find stuff. So if you're putting smaller things in here, it is kind of annoying. Just keep in mind that if you're someone that really likes to organize the inside of this pocket, you can. Now to the back of the bag, it has a lot of good padding. It's very comfortable to wear, significantly more comfortable than the last cheap bag that I had. These are adjustable. They do have the chest clip. I don't really know anybody that uses this when they're playing, but it's there if you're someone that likes to use it. And then it has a handle at the top to the carry handle. It would be nice if the carry handle was like separate and sewn into the top, because then if that wears out from picking it up, you're not wearing out the straps. I haven't had any issues with it. I do know one or two people that have had this lining here. Well, one guy has this lining here start to rip up on him. Like I said, I think the biggest differences on the grip bag is the stitching and the zippers and stuff are going to be way more sturdy. But again, those bags are 2 or 3 times more expensive. So, all right, so now the front compartment here holds 19 discs. I have like 6 mids and 5 or 6 fairways and then a bunch of drivers. It's a little bit difficult to get discs out the end just because it's narrower, so you're kind of behind this stuff here, but it's not that annoying, and during the round it really doesn't ever become something that bothers me or become a nuisance. I think 19 is a really good number, at least with how I have it spread out. As far as mids and drivers, you could fit another disc in here if you wanted to. Like, you know, it's just you're gonna end up, now it's really tight, and I prefer it to be just a tiny bit loose so I can pull discs in and out easier. The only thing when you get this is the back plastic piece that goes in the sleeve, the little support piece or whatever. It's bowed out to put pressure on the discs so that they don't roll around a lot. And mine was bowed a lot, so when I was first loading this bag up, these discs were being pushed into the front of this bag really tight. So it was more like this, and I was worried that, you know, it was going to be too tight of a fit and it just looks weird. But I pulled the plastic piece out, I bent it back a little bit and put it back in. I don't know that really did much, but just using it after a week or two, it broke in and was totally fine. So this compartment works great, holds, like I said, I got 19 discs in there. You could fit more, you know, if you really wanted to. But that's also why I like the options up top to have these discs here, because I'm able to carry 5 more discs that are not stuffed into this compartment. It does have this pocket here in the front. I use it more to throw like a scorecard or my phone or something in there. You can put a disc in here, but then obviously it's going to be more difficult to get discs out of your bag. So that's why I don't keep a disc there, why I use this pocket instead. Alright, so the last thing to go over with this is just the rain fly. It's a pretty normal rain fly. It's not anything special. It does fit the bag, but it doesn't have a zipper on it and stuff to make it super easy to access the discs while it's on. It's pretty much just a fitted cover that you can pull on and have. I think I might have put that on upside down, but you get the idea. So that's really all the rain fly is. I mean, it'll keep everything dry. It'll do its job. It's just, you know, if you're playing with the rain fly on, it's not going to be super easy to get discs out of the bag. Alright, so overall thoughts on this bag. Like I said, I got it from Birdie Disc Golf for $75. And for 75 bucks, I don't know that I've seen a bag that's like significantly better, or maybe even close to this. It's a grip bag style that you can buy for $75. See if you like it. It will last you a while. If finally it breaks down and you decided you really like it, you could buy a $200 grip bag. But if you only have 70 bucks, 80 bucks to spend on a bag, I think this is by far the best one that I've seen. It's not perfect, you know, it needs some more pockets on the inside, and it's not stitched quite as well as a grip bag, but it's not falling apart yet. I think you can buy these on Amazon now, which is why there's a little bit more of them now, but previously you didn't see a ton of them, at least I didn't. I'll leave a link down in the bottom where I got this bag from Derek over at Birdie Disc Golf. I'm not sure if he has some left. I think he still does. I highly recommend checking this out. If you have 75 bucks to spend on a disc golf bag, I would recommend buying this. Honestly, if you're gonna spend $125 on a disc golf bag, I'd buy this and then spend the 50 bucks on other stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this review was helpful. If it was, let me know in the comments or whatever below. If you buy one, let me know how you like it. If you own one and something has failed or it's broken, let me know. I'm curious to hear about people that have owned these for a lot longer than I have. Keep an eye out. I'm gonna have a couple more videos coming out soon. I'll do an in the bag video for anyone that cares what an MA2 player has in their bag. And then I think soon I'm going to be doing a round of disc golf with this beauty. So stay tuned, and I appreciate you watching.